When they told me, I remember thinking, how did this even happen?
I literally went from 35 years of working to getting diagnosed.
For me, definitely it was a surprise getting diagnosed with cancer at 24.
To watch your own child go through this, it became personal. It became, life-threatening.
Battling cancer requires every ounce of strength, but for the uninsured and underinsured in the Coachella Valley, the soaring cost of medical care can make the fight seem nearly impossible.
I've run across folks here in our valley that needed chemo treatments. They said, I'm either going to pay my copay for chemo or I'm going to pay my rent this month.
I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Started thinking, how am I going to afford treatment?
Monique Hernandez discovered the Desert Cancer Foundation, a local charity dedicated to helping Coachella Valley residents who can't afford cancer care.
I didn't even look at fighting cancer as an option until I received that letter. So I don't know if I would even be sitting here today was it for them.
Through the generosity of our community, DCF is able to provide funding to qualified patients for cancer screening, diagnostics, and treatment, partnering with the Lucy Curci Cancer Center at Eisenhower Medical Center and the Comprehensive Cancer Center at Desert Regional Medical Center.
Desert Cancer Foundation is the most important, most impactful charity in the Valley. So many people in the Valley who otherwise could not access care, they can now. Together, we save lives.
Sidney Cabral, an avid bicyclist diagnosed with stage 4 rectal cancer, describes Desert Cancer Foundation as a blessing for him and his family.
Like a godsend. Really.
They're angels. They're angels. They don't just help the person, they help the whole family.
DCF's Patient Assistance Program pays for cancer treatment, and the Suzanne Jackson Breast Cancer Fund DCF administers pays for mammograms and diagnostic treatment for uninsured, low-income patients, vital to detecting breast cancer early when it's treatable. It was early detection that may have saved Britney Passa's life.
Just that little bit of time from me going as soon as I found something to waiting even 4 to 6 months later, they said I would have been stage 3 or stage 4.
Desert Cancer Foundation, in its partnership with the Cancer Center, is able to provide those services for all patients in the Coachella Valley.
We don't want to change the standard of care for any patients based on whether they can afford the treatment or not, and DCF gives us that ability.
Desert Cancer Foundation has paid for $65 million worth of cancer care through 2015. Due to the collaborative support we receive from our local medical community, every dollar raised translates into over $10 of cancer care, and every cent donated stays right here in the Coachella Valley.
To get involved with Desert Cancer Foundation is an amazing experience because you are taking care of your fellow residents.
No way I was going to the right.
Breast cancer survivor Debbie Pickett has traveled the difficult road to recovery. Healthy and happy 15 years later, she's one of many who support the fundraising events Desert Cancer Foundation holds all year long.
The word needs to get out that this foundation exists and that they need help from our community, because this money that's raised stays in our community, and we all live here and need to help out.
The Desert Cancer Foundation was founded in 1994 by Art and Corey Teichner and local oncologist Dr. Sebastian George. Their vision, to make sure no local resident went without cancer care because they couldn't afford it. Though Dr. George passed away in 2002, his legacy lives on.
Dr. George realized that patients who needed cancer care but couldn't afford it often had to leave the community. I know he would be heartwarmed to see this continued on in his absence.
Cancer touches us all. With the Desert Cancer Foundation, we can all fight back and save lives in the Coachella Valley.
Sometimes there's only so much you can do, and there's other people out there that can, and that was Desert Cancer Foundation for me.
Any funds raised through what I've gone through means so much to me because I know somebody else out there that's worse off than I am can be helped.
And so we understand the importance of getting the word out. People got to know what's going on. People that need you.